can't accidentally click it.
Safety precaution.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so I guess we gotta put the key back on the key rack so that we can enter, right?
The key rack? What
Yeah,
key rack?
Where we got the key in the first place.
But then...
So he's not letting us through, so I guess I don't know why we pick it up and then we go back immediately, but whatever. It is what it is.
Someday you'll be mine, little key. Oh yes, you will be mine.
But is the key actually a knife? That's the question.
Well, why don't we open it and find out?
The key that's a knife, that's actually a key, that's actually a knife, or whatever. God. This is why you don't play those two games back to back.
Yeah.
Your trauma
like...
from the first game will bleed into the second one. It's like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. You watch Better Call Saul and be like, this is slow as fuck.
Yeah,
slow
right?
As heck. Right? That's why you don't do things in a row.
You gotta do it in like correct order. Alright.
Yeah, so we probably need a key for that.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Does that imply that this guy is is like a monster from the other side?
Yeah, he died.
Is it?
He died on the shitter. He died like Elvis died.
Right, you little sucker.
Ah, sucker, tentacles, very good. I should be helping, shouldn't I? Ah!
Whee!
I wonder where the wee fellow is now.
Oh, he's probably in the other toilet, isn't he? Wait, there was a monster. Is the octopus fighting the monster?
No, but the octopus was in this. The other monster was in this cubicle than the other one.
Oh.
Oh yeah, maybe they are having a showdown. Oh. You know, I was actually eyeing the.
Bananas falling? What do you mean bananas falling? What is that?
It's a sound effect.
Of bananas falling?
Yes.
They can hear us, right? They can hear the audio?
Yes, they can.
Okay.
Bam.
Bambina. Bambina.
Bambina. There's my little wriggly buddy. So this is what I sent you, eh? Send him back.
We sent him back? Wait, what are we
Is
supposed
that
to
it? Is that all we...
Oh! Do we give the octopus the key?
Oh, I was... There's my little wriggly friend.
Is that how we sneak the key in and we just send it down the toilet? Here you go.
Ew. Hold on to this for me, will you, buddy?
I think we're almost done.
Ow!
No.
What?
We can't almost be done. There's so many other like NPCs that we have to talk to, right? Unless they're all useless.
What, like, what's her name? Roxa?
Put the guy in the toilet.
Put the guy in the toilet?
Yeah, the guy.
Flush him down, this guy.
No, the octopus.
Octopus? Oh, I didn't flush him.
He used to walk past it. Platform 9 3/4.
9 3/4?
Unacceptable! You just left him hanging.
Yeah. When I plunge you, Dave, remember that I plunge you with love.
That's
What?
she said.
The fuck?
I don't know why she said that, but that's what she said. Oh man. So yeah, I guess we can open the area now, but I don't know what's in the area. Probably like Satan. So are there just NPCs with nothing? Cause like the last case I did, all the NPCs were useful, but here they're all useless.
Oh, because there's too many. There's like a surplus of them.
Probably. Look at this rat.
Thanks, Dave.
Did you name the tentacle Dave?
Don't be jealous, Dooley. You're still my favorite. Dave and Dooley. Put them in a room together. I wonder if the doors use the same key.
I guess we'll find out.
That seems to have worked. Let's see what's behind door number 2.
Engineer Tam.
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 Hey, Tam.
What the heck?
Is this gonna be you?
What? How'd you get in? Tam locked the door from the inside.
This is your handiwork, I take it.
I shouldn't have fired old Tam for sleeping on the job. Told him to put the black magic class started at midnight. He ran through. Morning shift ain't good for old Tam. Heavy sleeper he is.
Book him, Doodley.
I left my book in the station. Can I use these handcuffs instead?
Wait, what?
Well, he's booked.
Well, you won't think twice about firing old Tam now.
They'll think twice about hiring you, too.
Wait, what? He's channeling Satan.
Whoa.
Do we eject the disc and then...
Wow, it's that simple. An old floppy disk popped out. This must be our virus. The virus is installed. Could prove useful.
So do we just put it back in the other
We put it back in the other place? Yeah.
If that's the case, this is a really easy level. What the heck? The other one was so much harder.
It's still there though. Why is it? There's nothing left to
Oh,
eject.
no, 'cause you already got it.
Hmm.
Yeah, there you go, floppy.
Look, it's even red outline. Stay here, Dooley, and make sure this guy doesn't
Dooley's
get
gonna
away.
mess up, isn't he?
How's old damn meant to escape?
That's the point.
Oh, well, that ain't fair.
Yeehaw!
I know what we're gonna do after this.
I don't like how much traversing there is.
Yeah,
It's
this
kind
is
of like case
Turnabout
2 of
Samurai.
Ace Attorney. Yeah.
You mean Turnabout Samurai?
You're not Samurai, yes. No thanks, I don't want to go. What? What? What do you mean you don't want to go back out there?
What? Why not?
I'm sure that's the best course of. Oh. Roxa, think you can make any sense of this?
Let me see. Huh. Oh, this is an occult virus.
Yeah, I think it's to blame for all that's going on.
I can probably talk you through how to make the antivirus on my machine.
That's what I was hoping for. Thanks.
Oh,
So what?
what in the
Zero
zero
escape?
escape is this? What the zero escape is this? Literally even says escape.
Yeah. So what do I do?
You need to clean the infection disk sectors.
Sounds easy.
Not so easy, it's a virus. So each sector you clean will infect those around it. You can also lure the virus from the infected sectors into clean ones, cleaning the infected areas.
Why would I do that?
To beat the virus, you have to make sure it just has nowhere to hide. This will involve tricking it.
This sounds harder than I was expecting.
Don't worry, I made a backup. Just hit reset if you need me to roll back so you can start again.
Thanks. Okay, let's do this.
And then just says seek a way out.
Seek a way out.
Oh, this is zero escape.
Oh, this is like
This is
there was
like,
one zero escape puzzle that was like this.
Was there? I don't remember. There was a really annoying zero escape puzzle that took us forever.
I'm gonna do the zero escape strategy where I
Is this
just.
actually what you did?
This is actually what I did. Remember when I was like clicking everywhere and I just happened to get it right.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Ah, god damn it.
Almost. We're almost there.
Okay, let's think about this.
I used to do this a lot in Pop Tropica. This is one of the reoccurring puzzles in Pop Tropica.
So this flips it basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to get it to. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Yeah, it's not right.
How do you make it alternate? I like the way they describe it too. It's like it'll infect it.
Oh, we're getting close.
We have to make it so that.
Wait. Click this one. No, that did not work. That didn't work. Okay, how do we do this? We're too small brain for this shit.
Puzzles.
Oh, it's a T. Wow.
Wow.
Okay, I think that's it.
Okay, great. And you're sure this will work?
Sure is a strong word when dabbling with the occult, but I think so, yes.
Well, if it does, the city owes you big time.
Really? Because I'm the only train doing the mountain of parking tickets. Antivirus disk. So do we just...
Put it on the
Dooley probably is in
computer.
danger, isn't he? He fucked up somehow.
Yeah.
Fucking Dooley. Fucking Larry.
Oh no, Dooley.
Oh,
Oh,
he's fine. Why is he oily? Wait, why is he oily? Was he always like that?
who?
Tam. Like he's oily.
I guess he was.
Now he's oily.
Uploading antivirus now.
Oh.
Oh, it's gonna crash. Oh.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize there was switch.
Huh?
I thought it was just like a really long train. I didn't realize
Yeah.
two
I
cars
didn't think it was just one car.
I thought it was just one long train.
Railway detective, you got the trains moving again?
Dooley, you understand what just happened here, right?
No.
Let's get this guy to the cells.
Oh, it's me.
Man, how you gonna get there? Train ain't running.
We just talked about how that was fixed. Weren't you listening? Plus, we have this car.
This has not been a good day for Tam.
The end.
Wow.
Woo! Alright, there's no one. Why is there no one watching? Oh well.
That sucks. This is like once in a blue moon and nobody's watching.
Police farce. Oh well. So I'll tell you what. Here's what we'll do for the remainder. So I was thinking about doing this eventually. So I think now would be a good time. What if we do a tier list of some Ace Attorney shit?
Sure.
What would we do it on though?
And do we do it on this stream? Because like you know,
this stream. Yeah, and then I'll edit it I'll separate it and I'll upload it as its own separate thing, as a video. Instead
As a
of-
video instead of a stream.
Yeah, because
Okay.
those usually get more.
All right. So do we end the stream here?
No. Just keep on streaming. I'll copy paste this last part.
Okay.
I'll copy paste it as its own video.
As its own
Yeah.
video. Okay.
But what would we stream on? Would you rather do like characters or cases? And which one? Like trilogy, investigations, Great Ace Attorney? We can't do the sequel because we're not done yet.
I feel like we do a. That's interesting.
The shortest one would probably be just like cases, right? Because there's only 10 in Great Ace
Yeah,
Attorney.
we
there's
haven't
only
really talked
14.
about characters either. But the thing with characters is that
There's a
everyone
lot,
does. Everyone does character tier lists for Ace Attorney.
But yeah, that's true. So would you rather do characters or cases? And then of which subseries?
Let's do a character tier list of. Let's see.
No, we can't do investigations. 'Cause I actually already made a video on that.
Okay.
And
What about Great Ace Attorney.
I guess we could do it again, but like I'd rather do something else.
Great Ace Attorney.
Yeah, sure. There's a lot though, but a lot of them are not interesting. So I feel like we'll speed
through it, yeah.
Steam through this
Great Ace Attorney.
character tier list.
Character.
And we're not like this isn't like super serious, so we don't need to spend too much time.
Yeah.
on it.
Okay.
We'll just say our thoughts on each character. Here we go. Perfect.
Opera. Where's opera?
Here's Opera. What a weirdo. Look at you.
It's not that weird.
Weird
How
boy.
dare you?
Ace Attorney tier list.
But
All right. So this is a new video. We're doing Great Ace Attorney character tier list. We're in the same room, so this is gonna be interesting. So we're gonna fight at our opinions.
We don't have to wait like
Yeah.
half a second to hear someone, the other person's
Heck
opinion.
yeah. And this isn't super serious, by the way. This is just like kind of on the fly, right?
Very on the fly.
We're gonna speed through it.
Toilet's back. Welcome back, toilet.
Welcome back.
This is like what? The best time to be back? I guess?
Exactly. There are a lot. but
That's
okay.
a lot.
So where do we begin? Do we want to start with the mains or do we want to start with just the whatevers?
Let's start with I mean, it's gonna be harder to like work our way this way because like we won't really remember who these are.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be easier to like. Maybe
Chronologically.
everything will fall into place.
All right. Let's do chronologically. And so so let's put a time limit. Like what? Like 30 seconds per character.
30. Am I gonna like time using my phone?
Yeah. No, we won't be too strict on it, but just be quick. Like no, you
All right.
don't need to talk about the nuance, every single little nuance.
All right.
Okay, Ryunosuke. I think that he has the best arc of any of the protagonists. I think he has the best. He's the most obvious growth arc, right?
He does.
There, that's my thoughts on that. How about you?
I agree. I think between him and Phoenix and Apollo,
Yeah.
he's like
And Edgeworth.
Yeah.
And Makoto.
yeah. He feels the most competent. Like you can really feel how. Like, what I like about Great Ace Attorney is that you can see the leaps
Yeah.
he's made. You can see the milestones he's reached and how the things he's doing in the Great Ace Attorney series is setting up for what his descendants would eventually do.
Exactly.
Even though he doesn't realize. I don't
Exactly,
think
so
Phoenix realizes that. This
Easy
guy
S.
is Ace Attorney.
Easy S tier.
Easy S.
Easy S. But my one criticism: he needs a bit more memorable name. I feel like his name isn't memorable.
Yeah, it's
Ryunosuke
not-
Naruhodo
it's
is
not
a bit
very-
of a mouthful.
Mm-hmm.
Susato.
Susuro.
Susato is a great assistant, and I think it's because they don't use her as the defendant. They don't put her in trouble.
That's the thing.
Like she's just very helpful.
I also like that she
she
got
can also
her.
throw people.
Yeah, she got to be her. Okay, she's skilled. She's adept at combat. She's very
Yeah.
smart, and she also got to be her own lawyer for
Yeah.
her own case. So that's
My one
cool.
problem is that other than throwing people, she doesn't really have a gimmick. She's not a spirit medium or a scientist or a magician or a psychiatrist or anything really, or thief.
She's a literal lawyer
kinda
assistant,
there.
which is
Which is
which I
interesting.
guess is why she's so good at her job. But like that's pretty much it.
She doesn't really have an arc, but she doesn't need to. She's great. So
Yeah.
S as well. Under Ryunosuke though. We're doing this relative to each other, by the way. So.
Okay.
All right,
Kazuma.
Kazuma. I think that Kazuma early is awesome, but Kazuma late is kind of a waste. Like I feel like when he's a prosecutor, they don't do much with him.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame that they don't do much with him.
Like I like him early. The reason why that first case is so long is so that you get to know him as like the best friend, the gay lover.
Yeah.
But later
So
on,
sets him up as a really good character, but that's it. Like he doesn't.
what are your thoughts on him? Because I'm curious.
I also wish we saw more of him, which is why I guess like the extras were kind of a breath of fresh air because we got to see more of him.
Yeah, the accolades.
The accolades, and it doesn't matter either the fact that he appears in the. We can talk about that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The fact that he appears again in the second game.
We're gonna need to talk
Yeah,
about
we're gonna need
that.
to talk about
There's,
it. That's true. The fact that he appears again in the
this
second
one,
game
so we
doesn't
kinda
really
need to talk about him.
That's true.
So yeah.
Doesn't really matter because like he's a completely different person,
So A.
So hey, like,
Left.
okay.
Go. We're speedrunning this. Shomes, no need to talk. We don't need to talk about this one. You putting him there? I'm putting him above Ryosuke. He's awesome. Okay.
Above Ryunosuke?
No, I
Okay.
don't know. What do you think of? Like, he's so funny. He's so helpful.
He's great.
He's,
I'll put him above
lovable
Ryunosuke.
idiot, but he's not even an idiot. He's like smart and stuff. Dance
Yeah.
production is so fun. I don't know. I love him. He's super helpful. It's so weird because in the Japanese, he's literally just Sherlock Holmes. He's just the literary
Just
character. Like, he's
here,
not
he feels like the better Sherlock Holmes. Like even though he's like a parody of him,
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
even more competent. Okay, well,
Next up, Iris.
I feel like
And I just realized we don't need to do all the fucking jurors, right? We don't need to do
yeah,
any
we
of
don't
this.
need to.
Iris, I don't know. What do you think of her?
I think Iris is.
I think she's a tad overrated, honestly.
She's what?
A tad overrated. Which is cool, but she doesn't have a lot.
I mean, she doesn't have that much. Okay, I don't want to say there isn't a lot of depth behind her character because she does have that thing with the whole Van Zeeks.
Yeah. But that's like it's like the last like hour.
That too,
Out
and
of,
that's
like,
not really her.
100-hour game. It's the last hour.
It's more of just the circumstances that are surrounding her character. It's not really her herself. Like
Yeah.
other than that, she's just a very happy-go-lucky, smart kid.
She's helpful. She's a genius, but I'll still put her in S. Like
Okay.
I feel like she deserves to be with the main four, but like.
All right, just a little below.
Oh, you already did.
I already did.
All right, next up, Van Zeeks. I honestly think Van Zeek's a bit overrated.
Yeah, he's pretty flat. He's he doesn't. He's a nice antagonist, but he's not as memorable as Edgeworth and
Exactly.
Godot. Just for because he's too quiet. Doesn't have a lot of personality. He's just grumpy. That's kind of his main. That's his main character.
Toilet.
trait.
What the frick? Toilet. What the heck?
Athena drowning and I know what you're talking about. I know what he's talking
I have
about.
not seen that.
It's the meme where it's like there's like a
Okay, sorry. I thought like he just put like a corpse in a Fall of Justice. Like, dude. You can't
oh
do
no
that.
no
No, but Van Zeeks, honestly, when Edgeworth is the defendant, it's like holy crap. But like when he's the defendant, it's like whatever.
yeah
he's just a guy that we're against. I don't have like any emotional relation to him. He's cool in the last like 2 cases, but like for when he's a prosecutor, he's kind of not that interesting. He's just racist.
yeah that's it. Just very
I honestly feel like the biggest failure is that Van Zeeks isn't as interesting as the game thinks he is. Other than he's sexy, I guess.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
Not even for most people. Like Shaw doesn't even think she's sexy.
and I don't even know why they failed to like make him look interesting. It's weird.
I put him in A. Like he's good, but he's not that good.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna put him in A either. Maybe A as
Mikatoba.
well. Mikatoba.
Holy crap! I thought I would dislike this guy. I do like this guy.
I really like this guy. Yeah.
So tragic. He loses all his friends.
Yeah, he loses all his friends, but he's also like
He loses his wife. He loses. What else did he lose? His daughter.
he was okay in the first game, but I wasn't expecting him to be a lot more interesting in the second game. Like
Yeah. In the first game, he was only in the first case, right?
actually, yeah, he was only in the first case.
And then he
I never saw
disappears.
him again. Here we get to see him in like the hat and like the suit.
Yeah.
You know, it's very cool.
One of my
He's
favorite
very
twists-
slick. He's one of the slickest characters in the game.
One of my favorite twists is that he's actually the Watson to Sholmes.
Yeah,
Holmes.
yeah.
Right.
That
Like
was-
he's actually Sholmes'
That was
assistant
a nice twist.
in the stories. That's cool. Where would you put him? I like him.
I'd put him.
I put him S.
S. Yeah,
like
but like
where an S though.
lower S.
Lower S. Yeah, I think that's fair. What's his
Right.
name again? Ouchie.
Ouchie, prosecutor. Ouchie.
Ouchie. He's whatever. He's just a prosecutor. That's all he is.
Yeah.
He has a funny moment when he cuts off his hair, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's it. And it's makes it out to be like really dramatic too, but it's only. Yeah.
He looks like he's gonna seppuku, but he just cuts his hair.
I also thought it was gonna be seppuku.
And how would the pains exist?
Would have been very painful.
D,
What?
honestly.
B?
No, D. No,
D.
B. What? B.
I don't know.
D.
T.
What about you? Where do you put him?
I think he doesn't really offer anything else. Yeah, he's just the
He
prosecutor.
just does his job.
He does his job, which is fine, but he doesn't have any more depth other than that.
Yeah.
Jigoku.
Jigoku. Some people messaged me that he's your favorite. Or, yeah, Jigoku is your favorite role. Is their favorite role of you.
He's one of my.
Jigoku is their favorite voice of Daniel. There you go.
He's one of my favorites.
Jigoku. I love that.
Actually,
twist
it's funny. Like
where the judge is the bad guy. That's such a good twist, man.
yeah, it was a really good twist.
Especially because you think he's the the modern day judge basically. He's just there to be funny.
you think he's a good guy, but he's had some dealings in the past, and it's also like there's a bit of a nice moral gray area because you're not sure if like if he was like coerced into doing it or if he was like really doing it because he wanted to do bad stuff. Like the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Like you kind of understand that why he had to do it. He was kind of forced into it.
Yeah. He's a
So-
strong heart.
He's actually like he's almost a little tragic, to be honest.
Yeah. I like him because obviously Strongheart's not a twist villain. He's the closest thing we have to a twist villain, right?
Yeah,
Because Strongheart's definitely not a twist
he's
villain.
not very, very obvious throughout the story.
So yeah, so even though this motherfucker killed my man Gregson, it's pretty cool. I like him.
Pretty cool. Yeah,
Where are we putting him?
I'll put him in S.
Especially because we see him in the first chapter and you just think nothing of him. He's just the judge, and then he appears at the end. He's like, what
Yeah,
the
right?
frick? What the heck?
It's the same with Migatoba actually. I don't think that'll be of much importance until.
Yeah.
Yeah. These two were my favorite to voice actually.
Yeah, they're
like,
fun.
these two.
Alright, we're gonna skip that guy because he's just a corpse. That guy's not real.
All right.
No, just skip him.
Oh, let's
Don't
skip
put
him?
don't put
Okay,
He's
okay.
dead. He doesn't count.
Yes, son. No.
Yes, son, no,
no,
sir.
sir.
Honestly, he's the most boring victim. Like, honestly, like, I think if we were to make a list of top 10 most boring character, he's probably, like, there. And it's weird because he has a baby.
Yeah, he's a
And I think
baby.
he's, like, a coin thief as well. But, like, I don't know. He just doesn't have much flavor to him. I don't know.
Other than I mean, I will say he has one of the best pun names.
Yes, son, no, sir.
Yes, I know, sir. That's really it.
Yeah.
That baby is a funny gimmick, but it feels like something they. Oh, what if we added a military commander with a baby
He
on
has
his
a
back?
baby on his back.
That's a nice twist.
Nah, he's boring. He doesn't have anything. Well, okay, no. There's someone. Wait, what? Where are they? What? Wait, where'd they go? I don't see them on the list.
He's here.
No, okay. No, the person that I wanted to talk about is on
Okay.
the list. Never mind. They're a bit later. So,
I'll put him in like C, perhaps.
yeah, see, I think he's
We're
like
trying.
top 5 most boring characters in the Great Eastern, at least.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, we have. Do you even remember that guy's name?
Yes, I do. No, wait, the name? No,
Yeah.
I don't. See, like, if this guy was boring, this guy was.
Yeah, he's even worse.
Yeah, he's even worse. Even one of the most unmemorable ones.
Yeah. You know his name?
No, I don't.
Curio Correcta.
Ah,
Curious Collector.
Curious Collector.
I have literally nothing on this guy other than he gets bitches on the floor.
Switches on.
Like, at least the other guy has a baby. This guy has nothing.
Yeah.
Other than he's old and he has a vase.
God.
I'm putting him in D.
Yeah, but even D.
It's not interesting.
Osanaga.
Asanaga. I feel like when we first meet him, you're like, oh, he's gonna be the main detective, and then he disappears after the boat
They
case.
didn't do enough with him. I wanted more. I wanted to see way more of him.
He's only in the Japan cases, right? And then he disappears.
Yeah. Wish he also went abroad.
And it's like I feel like he has so much like potential because he has like he's tuberculosis and he's also just kind of shifty. He's like,
Mhm.
is he evil? But no, he's just not used at all.
Also, I just realized they have two separate Osanagas.
Asanaga. You got no three.
3. So do we put them all in the same? Wait, we also have like 2 different Sasekis.
Yeah, they have different iterations.
What
Let's
the hell?
use bathtub. Asanaga.
Bathtub Osanaga.
No, this
Wait, that's what?
bathtub.
Oh, that's
Turn
Bathtub
on his head.
Osanaga.
Where you
We'll
put him?
put him. Put him in B.
He has one of my favorite voices that we've ever done.
Osanaga, yeah. Borat.
B for Borat.
Leave him Borat.
Yeah. He's cool, but they should have done more with him.
They really should have.
Giselle Brett. Now I know
It's-
you don't
it's
like
tragic.
Giselle Brett.
She's okay.
I think she's good in her death, not much in her life.
Yeah.
It's good that she died. She's a murderer, isn't she? Like
Yeah,
assassin.
she is a murderer. Assassin. Literally assassin.
Assassin. She's a good plot device though, because like she's bad in the first game, then she disappears, and then for like 40 hours we don't bring her up, and then at the end it's like, oh yeah, she's dead,
Yeah.
and then later it's like, oh yeah, she's evil, she's a murderer. It's so weird. It's so weird that her and what's the other guy's name, Wilson or whatever,
Yeah, Wilson.
they're like in the first case and they're irrelevant for so long. I don't know.
And the game just hits you with that. Oh, relevant.
Where would
You
put-
thought.
Where would you put this lady? This shady lady.
I would put this lady. Between these two.
Really?
Eh,
I put her in high C. Honestly.
I see.
High C's.
All right.
Arr, the high C's.
I see.
What's that next guy's name? What's his name? Beef Stroganoff.
Beef stroganoff. That was it. Yeah.
He has a snake. That's it. He's
It's
okay.
a snake.
He's funny, I guess.
He sounds like my canonical voice for him is like the heavy from TF2.
I am Beef Stroganoff.
I
Da.
am heavy weapons guy, and this is my snake.
I don't know. I don't even remember anything of that guy other than he has a snake.
Yeah.
Beef. Beef
I
for
remember
beef.
he also had a really small shirt. Do you remember that?
Yeah. He has a brother later on.
He has a crop top.
Chicken Stroganoff.
Something like that. Yeah, chicken stroganoff.
Is he even here? He's not even here.
Chicken.
I don't think he's here.
Just wasn't memorable enough, I guess.
Again, they just forgot him. They forgot his brother.
So we have 3 different Hosanagas, but we don't have chicken stroganoff.
This is bullshit.
This
This
is
is
bullshit.
beef or bullshit. No, not even. That's too generous.
D.
Not D. I don't know. Where do you put him?
Low C.
Low C. Yeah, that's where he served in the low seas. Arr.
Arr.
Sailing the 7 seas. Next up we have
The ballet.
Nicolina. I think.
Nicolina?
Nicolina. Now, I don't know about you. I consider case 2 the worst case by a wide margin, and I think she's a big reason why. The boat case.
Yeah, the bookcase.
I'd put it fucking D. I don't like it.
D.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah,
What about
okay.
you?
Pretty unmemorable. I mean, I don't want to like, cause like, nothing was really her fault, and she's just like a ballerina just trying to escape her country. But
I feel like that's what makes the case so boring. Because one, the guy doesn't die. Two, the villain, the culprit isn't even a villain.
yeah,
You know, and then there's also just like 2 hours where nothing happens.
it's just
You're going
investigating.
through,
There's
like,
no
3
trial,
rooms
right?
Over and over again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like case 2 is by far the worst, and it's so long.
Yeah,
I think-
it's unnecessarily long.
Like if she was like, ah, I am evil, I killed them on purpose.
That would at least be more like if she was comically evil, it'd be a lot
Yeah.
more interesting.
She just like we don't even bring her up. The fact that Kazuma, you died to this girl.
Yeah,
What happened? Like she just doesn't get brought up. Such a waste. Strong fart, the worst twist villain of all time.
got a very big twist.
Which I don't think, to be fair, I don't think it was meant to be a twist in the first place. I think it was just like, yeah. What do you think? When he was the judge, what clicked in your brain? I'm curious. When you saw him in the
When I
judge-
saw him, I was like, okay. He said, "Fine, I'll do it myself." And now he's like manipulating events like his own liking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it.
When did you really
Like-
start suspecting him? Because like, I feel like most people, they just, minute one, they're like, yeah, this guy's obviously the bad guy.
I didn't think he was the bad guy at first, but there's this really suspicious air like surrounding him, and I forget where exactly
He
it
looks
was.
like a
But it's
Kingdom Hearts villain.
I think it was when he was conversing with Kazuma when I was like, okay,
Yeah.
something's wrong here.
Yeah. How do you like his villainy though? I like that he's the final boss. I think he's a fitting final boss.
Mhm.
But as a character, where do you put him? Holy
hard.
shit! There's so many fucking jurors. What the hell? There's so many
Yeah.
jurors.
He's like, he's okay.
Oh, sorry.
He lives in the shadow of
Remember-
Damon Gant.
Remember these jurors?
I forgot exactly who they.
They're from the last time there was a jury in the third case of the second game. Yeah, he lives in the shadow of Damon Gant.
Mm-hmm. And he's kind of doomed to be, so.
Unmemorable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, not unmemorable, but you know, I'd still put him in. I'd put him in high B. I think he's okay.
Yeah.
I think he's all right. I think he's a little too cartoony though.
Yeah.
Like Damon Gant had nuance.
Maybe I had nuance. Like he had that weird stare thing, like which made him almost seem like a serial killer, which is why I suspected him to be the what do you call it?
Joe
Dark.
Dark.
Yeah.
Oh,
He had
man.
the same eyes too.
I was watching the old footage and like at a few points, you're like, look at those eyes. Who do they remind you of? And then me and Kota are like, what the hell? What's he talking about?
It didn't click with you
Like,
guys.
we didn't know what you were talking
Come
about. And now in
on.
hindsight, I'm like, oh, that's what he meant.
Yeah. I'm not the only one who thought of that, by the way. Like a lot of other people apparently also did.
Really?
Yeah. I looked in a thread.
They're right.
Anyway.
Gregson. I think Gregson is kind of just like Van Zeeks. I feel like the game thinks he's more like memorable than he actually is. I don't think Gregson's that memorable.
He's okay. He has a fish and chips thing, which is nice, but it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think compared to like Gumshoe and Emma and Fulbright, it's like he's just kind of there.
He's pretty uptight.
He's not that memorable. honestly.
He's not that fun either. He's like, I wish he were more goofy.
Like, when he dies, it's like whoa, they killed the main character.
Yeah,
It's-
okay.
they never did
It really does, like, it's hard to, like, process.
Where do you put Mr. Gregson?
I would put him either high B or low A. Oops.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Low A.
Low A. Yeah.
Romer. He wants to be blown. Gina.
Gino Lestrade.
Lestrade. I don't know. She's way more memorable than Gregson. Like she should have been the main. detective,
Oh,
honestly.
yes.
Like she's like obviously
I
like,
love
they
the-
had to at the end of the first game she has to be the defendant.
Mm-hmm.
But like I wish she was the detective for the whole duology. That would have been so much better. I feel.
Duology. Well, maybe, like, maybe, okay, I was fine with her being the defendant in the first game, but, like, it would have been cool if she was, like, the detective, like, in the second game.
Yeah, that's true.
Now that she was like an assistant detective, but then I love the arc of her being like a thief in the first game, and then like just being adopted into the police force.
Yeah, that was
by this
cool.
guy.
That was cool. She doesn't really have much to do in the second game, honestly, other than be the detective that
Mhm.
replaces Gregson slowly.
Slowly, yeah,
Honestly, I give her S.
yeah.
Like it doesn't. Okay, what doesn't help her is that like her main arc is in the ending of Great Eastern 1, which I don't like.
Yeah.
Because it's overly fucking long. Next up, we have Santa.
Santa, he was
He's a good guy.
he's a nice guy. I like him. He's like he's
Compared to all the other judges in this game, he's a nice guy. He's the
yeah,
one judge that's not evil.
definitely. Pretty indistinguishable from the other judge.
Yeah. Well, no, he's not indistinguishable because it took him way too fucking long to say what do you mean.
Well, that's true.
It took him a very long time. Where do you put him?
There isn't a lot to say about him because like.
There's so few characters in the first game. We're already like almost at the end of the first game. Like,
Yeah, I know. The second is way more.
What, like less than a row and then we're done.
Yeah.
The second game is so much more. Well, then again, a lot of them are jurors, and we're not doing jurors.
Why don't we put him in somewhere neutral?
Yeah, he's okay. He's not as funny as the main series.
He's
judge.
not. He's not. That's the thing. I mean, he's warm though. He was like very.
He's a nice guy.
Polite.
It's nice to have a morally positive person. Yeah.
Yeah. I put him in B.
Next up, we have So Sexy.
So sexy. I actually like him.
I think he's cool.
I think he's cool.
I think his yoga thingies can be a bit annoying at times, but I mean, other than that, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say. He just did defendant twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like that he links Japan, right? So because they're all being racist or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, he's nice.
Yeah.
I wonder how his descendants feel playing this game. They're like, oh, that's a great grandpa.
And then they see him doing the fucking sexy
Whoa,
poses.
he's doing yoga.
Oh, he's talking about like that really popular book he wrote, but that's like the only joke they give him.
He's also on
Nothing
money.
else. He's also on money.
They should put that in the credits.
Oh, they're asking me to put me on money.
I'll put him in A.
That's like a posthumous thing, though, right?
That's true. Oh, I'm not sure actually. Maybe.
Will they ask people to put will they put people on money? Anyway, so
Maybe.
Wagahai.
Wagahai. Simple's best voice.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
He's really cute.
He's really cute. Yeah, when he popped out of nowhere. I don't remember which case it was.
The
He popped out of
door?
nowhere. Yeah, I think that was. I don't even remember. It was cute.
Lady, this is the Old Bailey. You don't put holes in the Old Bailey.
That was cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wagahai is dear for that. Wagahai also replaced Mikatoba in the very final screenshot of the
Yeah,
game.
yeah. Ah.
Put him in S.
Yeah, that's.
Olive Green. She gets fucking stabbed.
She gets stabbed and
And
she's
then
brought back and she's a very relatable art student.
Yeah, she
you
tries
know?
to kill herself.
She tries to kill herself.
And then it turns out she tried to kill Shamspear. So, I don't know where you put her. Honestly, like that whole case, kind of forgettable, honestly, in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one too well. But she's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's alright. I suppose you can put her in.
Put her in B. Like, as a, like, knowing that she's one of the culprits, like, she's a very forgettable culprit. That's because you don't think of her as a culprit.
You don't, like.
She doesn't have a villainous breakdown, you know?
She doesn't have that aura either.
Exactly, she's okay. Next up, we have Mr. John Garadeb, and I don't remember anything about this guy other than he gets coffee spilled on him. Or is it tea?
He's like a landlord. I think. Okay, here's the thing. I love the banter between these two, but then on their own, it's like they're pretty weak.
Yeah.
Like you cannot view them as like separate entities. You have to view them as like like a single item, like together.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think our group likes Case 4 of the first game a lot more than average, but yeah. Honestly, it's weird because like a lot of people say that John is probably their favorite character in Case 4, but for us, I feel like it's the opposite because we like the couple and the fat lady more. They're like, John is the only good character, but then our
Wow.
group's like, he's okay,
Yeah,
he's fine.
I like his military history.
Yeah.
Like he was a. I think that's just why like people like him a lot more because he's actually like kind of a badass.
Yeah, and he gets abused
That too.
compared to some people hate Joan. They hate her so much.
That's
I,
weird.
don't know, I put him in B. He's okay. He's funny.
Put him in
He's
B.
okay.
Would you do that with?
He's more interesting than the C tier people. That's for sure.
Yeah, way more.
Joan Garadeb, the lady who threw a knife and killed and stabbed someone by accident.
And slapped her husband in the face.
Again, just like I feel like a lot of the first game are very forgettable villains, honestly. Like, and she's not even a villain, really. She just accidentally did it.
Yeah.
She does. A lot of them are women. I wonder if I'm sexist for saying that they're forgettable. I don't know. Where do you put her? Simple voiced her as well. That was funny.
Oops. Yeah, that was funny seeing him give her that voice.
Put him in C.
Yeah,
Put her in
C.
C. C under her husband. Interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're right. There's, I mean, like she doesn't even do the crime. She just accidentally falls out a window.
That's
Right.
true.
Like she's not even really a villain, other than I guess she's abusive to her husband. Yeah, that's the problem with the first game. There's not a lot of. You don't take down people. You don't take down. What's her name again? Giselle Brett, because she gets away with it. The Russian girl, she doesn't do anything. Magnus McGill burns the
Dies.
fucking thing, and then
Yeah.
Joan Garadeb didn't even do the crime. So really, the first villain is at the very end of the game, right?
And you do take him down, but like
Yeah, but it takes forever.
it takes forever.
All right, the husband and wife. I don't even remember their names.
It was the first time I kissed gold.
Pat and Rolla. No, Patricia and Rolly, I think.
Rolly.
It was Patrol. That was the pun. I don't
Yeah.
remember their names. I think we paired them together. I don't know. I like them. They're funny.
So funny.
A lot of people fucking hate them though. A lot of people are like, these are the worst characters.
That's weird. I mean,
so
yeah,
abusive.
maybe they like get too.
Because in the
Cuddly.
fan translation, I already explained this, but in the fan translation, they're so racist.
Really?
They say the most okay, maybe more the lady than the guy. She says the most racist things to Naruhodo. So a lot of people fucking hate her. But in the English
Interesting.
version, she's like a lot, less racist. In fact, I don't even think she is racist in the English version. I don't think.
Completely
I don't remember.
removed it. I don't remember her being racist at least.
Yeah, they're fun. We had a lot of fun with them.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that session. I thought that session was gonna be slow, but like you guys had so much fun with these two. I was surprised.
They were fun. It's always fun to do those voices. Probably Lobby,
Honestly, high B, honestly.
maybe.
Yeah, but yeah, I just looked at who's in B, so yeah, Lobby. Under John?
Under John? Okay, yeah, right. Under I put him above Olive.
Yeah, I do that as well. I put them both actually. They're a combo deal.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost done with the first game. There's 3 characters.
Wow.
4 characters to go and we're done.
Skull.
Okay, no. Can we rank these 3 motherfuckers? I hate these guys. I hate these 3. They have no gimmick. They're just
Yeah,
they're those normal people ever. I hate them. Put them in D.
B.
Send them all to the gulag. Okay, wait, no. Put Beppo back. He comes back later. We'll save Beppo.
Okay.
Sandwich, whatever his name
Wait,
is.
Sandwich, this guy?
Yeah, Beppo. What's his
Okay,
name again? Beppo?
these 2 businessmen are
Like,
like,
these 2, they're the most boring people ever.
Yeah,
they
they
have
are.
no character. It's like, dude, the Ace 30 witnesses are supposed to be quirky.
well, they're not. Wait, no, they are witnesses. They're not jurors. That's right. No, this guy's a juror.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. It's like
All he does is eat his cane. That's all he does. They do nothing.
regular British man number 1 and 2.
Case 3 is like one of the best cases, especially in the first game, because the first game is not that good.
Yeah.
But they add nothing to it. They don't help at all. Like the fact that Case 3 is so good is amazing because the witnesses don't help at all. I hate those guys. They're so boring.
Yeah.
At least fucking old man bitches on the floor is funny.
And Pain as well.
All right, who's next? Ringo and I forgot the other one. Ringo and Apple.
Apple?
No,
Oh, yeah.
no, the Apple and Pear. I don't remember. Ringo and
Okay.
Skulkin Brothers. Whatever.
Skulkin Brothers. Skulkin.
Skulkin. What do you think of them? Because I think they were cool, but because that case lasted way too long, we had them for like 6 hours, 7 hours.
Yeah, it was quite a while.
Like even though I like them,
But they were funny.
they were funny. I agree. They're nice henchmen.
Mm-hmm. And I also like their banter with Gregson.
It's true. Yeah. But they were pretending he was the third brother.
Yeah. And he would like give him the eye, like, don't rope me into this.
Yeah. Where do you put these two? These two
I would
clowns.
put them also in B. Like
B.
I feel like we're gonna be putting a lot of people in B, but also like high B. Would you put them higher than the couple?
No, absolutely not.
Higher than these 2?
Yeah, probably. I think that. Yeah, I think they're okay. I think they're funny.
Mm-hmm.
Funny enough. Okay, this mother. Okay.
All right.
He's the villain of game 1. Do you remember anything about him?
Not really, other
Yeah.
than he's like a radio operator or something. Is he?
And then he does like JoJo poses all the
He
time.
does the JoJo poses. He's like one of the most pretentious characters ever.
Yeah. He's
I mean,
really the only villain of the first game, right?
mhm. Like a rags to riches kind of guy as well, right? He was poor at first, and then he started like doing
Drugs.
techie shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, drugs too, probably. He became rich. I'm not sure what to think about him. Actually, it's interesting how like
Yeah, but wait, where's
the villains
McGill?
of- sorry?
Where's McGill? I just realized we didn't rank McGill.
where is McGill?
Where is he? He's not here. He died. Where is he?
Oh, come on, we gotta rank.
What? There's no McGill.
That's what McGill did.
What? They forgot him.
Actually, bullshit.
Oh well.
I realize now that the main villains of 1 and 2 are both people who like.
Wear hats.
Okay, they were no. What? No. Strongarm doesn't wear a hat.
Oh, right.
It's like, they both like, kind of try to exploit the system to like get power and like get richer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. That's a nice parallel.
Yeah.
But this guy is like has a lesser of the
Exactly.
two backstories. Like
He
it's a
doesn't
lot.
feel like a final case villain, right?
He
He really
doesn't.
doesn't feel, and that's because Greatest Attorney was meant to be one long game.
Yeah.
So that's why. But I mean, I don't know. Where do you put him? I think he's a disappointing final villain. But I mean, I'm not a big fan of Greatest Attorney 1 to begin with. So.
Yeah. Put him in B.
Yeah. Do you even remember his name?
Jamie? Was it?
No, Jamie.
I don't know. It was a J, right?
No.
Are you serious?
Ashley Graydon.
The fuck? Where did Jay come from?
Who's Jake?
Who's Jamie?
All right, yeah, put him in. Where the fuck is McGilded? There's no McGilded, man. That's the main bad guy of the first game.
Yeah.
Who dies like.
He's
right
the
away.
most. He's the yeah.
Okay, we'll pretend that Russian guy over there is McGilded. Where do you put McGilded?
This guy
I think
or
McGilded.
this Russian guy?
No, that guy.
This
No, that one.
this
Yeah,
Russian guy.
pretend it's McGilded. I don't know. I like him. It's interesting that the main bad guy dies pretty much right away.
Yeah.
I think that's really
He's,
interesting.
he's the most comically like I love the twist where it's like,
The Reaper of the Bailey.
Weeper of the Bailey. It's kind of like final case of JFA. Where you think you're
Oh, that way. Yeah.
and then that way.
Yeah. I think it's the best case just because it's the shortest case.
Yeah.
It feels like this is the
It's
perfect. length.
it's very
It's very tight.
rapid fire. Yeah.
This is the one case of the game where the creator had a fucking editor tell him make it shorter.
Sure.
It's the only case like that.
So let's put him. Oh no, not there. Definitely
Put
not
him
there.
in-
Put him in A.
Yeah, I like him. He's pretty
All
good.
right.
He's pretty good. And actually,
Shopkeeper.
He's a victim because I remember he had an animation where he was gonna kill himself. He was like, that was
That was funny.
that was the thing that happened.
That was pretty funny.
It's pretty okay.
Yeah. But other than that, it's like he didn't really do anything else. He just had a really funny animation.
Yeah, he's okay. He's D.
Put him. He was funnier than this guy.
I think that considering how tight the final case of the game is, the fact that he's just such an he's a victim, but he's kind of unrelated to the whole story. It's kind of weird.
It's extra fluff, you know.
Extra fluff. All right, we're gonna skip all these fucking jurors, all of them.
Stop.
It's the sham spear over there.
Sham Spear.
Oh!
I like him. I actually like him.
He's so
Like
flamboyant.
he's so flamboyant. He's like
One of our fans is like a big fan of Sham Spear. Like she keeps on messaging me, "Can you do the voice?" I was like, "What? This is the most random character for me. Just a guy."
but it's Sham Spear.
Sham Spear. I liked when he came back from the dead. That was funny.
You know, when he stood up, he was like, hey.
What was this?
The
I don't
whole
even remember
soap
what he
thing
did.
was funny too.
Did
It's
he,
like
he
when
blow into a pipe to put gas or something? Whatever?
yeah, he did.
I find it funny that the two victims of the Olive and Sham Spear were the two criminals. I think that's so funny.
Yeah. They also like made him out to be like an idiot because like I think it was initially mistaken. He was trying to eat soap.
He made soap out of like that whole case is such a fucking cluster. I don't even.
Yeah, I love it. It. I put him in.
Put him in A.
Yeah,
I think
put
the
him in
fact
A.
okay, he's not the first villain of the game. That goes to Mama 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 Mama. But like right off the bat, you get Mama Mama, you get Sham Spear. Like holy shit, this game is so much better than the first. It actually has villains.
Yeah, right.
Now I don't even remember that guy's name. Fucking B Man.
This
No,
guy?
B Man.
Oh, B Man.
I don't even remember his name.
He's a gas dude. He's a
Like
very loyal to. I remember it was like it was a pun on bees, but it's.
yeah. Like honestly, if you didn't tell me, I would probably assume he's a juror, just because he's not a juror, but he's like so like
He's so.
there.
He's supplementary to his boss. That's the thing.
yeah, he's supplementary to the case as well.
The case as well. Yeah, he's just.
He's there. He exists.
He's loyal. He shows you how like the gas thing works. I think.
yeah.
Right. But that's it.
That's about it. You put him in D, honestly.
Yeah, Apple and D.
At the lowest, out of everyone.
Well,
Yeah, above those two boring ass
those two
motherfuckers.
boring motherfuckers. Probably here.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's fair.
It's okay. He doesn't do anything.
He's alright.
Interesting. Skipping those guys.
What about this guy?
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Let's count him as a separate character. I think the mystery. Okay. Let's be honest. We all knew who it was, right? The second we saw him, we all knew who it was.
Here's the problem. Like we knew who it was because Susato like quietly said like under her breath, Kazuma. And we're like, oh, okay, yeah, it could be Kazuma. And they don't offer any other explanation or like possibility.
No, even
so
before then. Even before
even
then. There's a whole
before?
investigation where we see Van Zieks for the first time, and then we also see that guy. And I think Shaw, or was it you? Right away, like, is that Kazuma? Like, it has the looks, and Reno's
Has
like,
the looks.
I feel like I've seen him before. And it's
No,
like,
exactly. Oh,
gee.
that too. Like that. I feel like I've seen it before.
I wonder who it is. It's like the meme of like
Not being
Garfield
s-
being like, I wonder who that's for.
There's no subtlety at all.
Yeah, Kazusha. I don't know. Like the mystery is cool. I think it's more so. It's like, what the fuck is he doing here?
Mm-hmm.
It's more the what the fuck is he doing here than the identity, right? We know what the identity is.
That's where the real mystery comes in.
I honestly, I'd rank it above the actual Kazuma we got. I think the mystery was better than the actual guy.
It's cool. Yeah. I mean, it's the one thing that made him a lot more interesting, I guess. I'd rate Final. Is Final Endgame Kazuma here actually? Well, because we can I guess we can consider him to be part of it.
Yeah.
I guess like he the Kazuma that you go against in the final part is also falls into this character, which I really enjoyed because he was like he was in a crossroads. You know, he was like between believing like in his father and also like
Wait a second. Wait, what the fuck is this? What the
Oh,
fuck
what?
is it? Why is it
Yeah,
here twice?
it's the exact same thing, but it's
But yeah, no, he's Kazuma's great. No, great.
Yeah.
Mask Kazuma's great. The actual Kazuma, kind of wasted potential,
Yeah.
honestly.
this one was cool. I liked it.
Who's next? We got
So
skip.
Uh,
Rei Membami. Okay, you know how she's in like a lot of posters or whatever for the game, a lot of artworks.
that's weird.
Why? No, I know
She's
why.
not someone you don't. She's not someone you remember very well.
Rei Mem. It's ironic because her name.
Yeah.
The reason why she's in a lot of posters for the game is because the guy that made the posters made the character. So of course it's like, yes,
Wow.
that's my baby.
No way.
I think like as Susato's lesbian lover, she's okay, but I mean, she's only there for the first case, then she disappears, and
Yeah.
she's never mentioned again.
She's kind of like, oh my god, she's like the defendant in the first case of Dual Destinies. What's her name?
That's funny you said. You'll see
Really?
why. You'll see why. So, no.
Okay.
That's really funny.
Okay. But yeah, she just falls into that same kind of
Okay,
role.
no, she's like if Larry showed up in the first case and then never again.
Okay, yeah, that too. I mean, that implies that there's a romance between Larry and Phoenix. Which, really, is
Okay,
it
yeah.
exactly.
I mean, maybe we don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe before Edgeworth got in the way, that was the thing. But yeah, no, Raymond Bobby. I'll give her B just because, it's nice to have a young female Japanese character, I
Mhm.
guess.
And an implied
Implied lesbian lover.
lesbian lover.
That's cool, but like,
Mhm.
kind of forgettable. Mame
Photographer.
I don't know. What do you think of this guy?
I think.
I like him because the minute he starts breaking down, you're like, oh shit, this game's so much better than the last one.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
This game is a massive improvement.
I really liked it. I like the way he was animated. It was like very, you know,
like
very
pulling on
sharp with his
suspenders,
movements. Yeah.
What was his murder plan? He had like a pen with poison or something, and he'd be like stabbed. I don't even remember, man.
It has something to do with a crack in the wall as well.
And he didn't even realize it, but he killed Giselle Brett, who's a fucking assassin. So he somehow killed an assassin without
Yeah.
realizing it.
Good job to him, I guess.
He's not even a bad guy technically. He killed an assassin. Where would you put Mame Mimomu?
Mamma Mia Moo. I would put Mamma Mia Moo. Probably in B as well. I like him as a villain, but it's like doesn't really put him above like a lot of other people.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It was a worthy
Adversary.
adversary. Very strong, fairly strong opening to the second game.
Yeah, definitely. I'd put him.
Wow.
I'd put him above a lot of people. Honestly, I'd
People. Let's see.
put him under the couple. Honestly,
Under the couple.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think that's where I'd put him.
All right, we have
We have
B mother.
B
B
mother-
queen.
like,
Queen
again,
B.
Okay, technically she's a juror, but she does testify. I think. Again, really, like what? She has nothing. She
Yeah.
owns a company, and that's about it. And she looks like a bee.
She talks about gas.
She looks like a bee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like 9 times out of 10, you showed this character to people, they'd be like, "That's a juror. that's not a guy. That's a
Yeah.
juror. That's an unnamed juror. It's not a witness."
Not much going for either of them, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why they do. And like, okay, so I told you that the guy that made The Greatest Attorney is different from the guy that made Dual Destiny, Spirit of Justice, and Investigations, right?
Mm-hmm.
The guy that made the trilogy, Apollo Justice, and Greatest Attorney is different from the guy that made the other 4 games.
Right.
I like the other guy's 4 games because their characters are like all dynamic. There's no boring character.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the original guy has a lot of boring characters that just exist for no reason.
And they brought the original guy back for this, right?
Yeah. The original guy, like almost all the characters in Apollo Justice are interchangeable, right? They're kind of boring.
You can kind of
They-
see it.
They don't have
this.
character voice,
Right.
right? That's what I love about Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice is that the NPCs are so much more fun.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Right.
They're actually fun to talk to.
The world
You
feels
know,
lived.
rapping NPCs. It's nice.
Yeah, I feel like B guy and B lady, they're like
They go
example
hand in hand.
of why the first guy is not the best at character writing.
Mm-hmm. Do we put him below or?
I don't know. I put it below because the B guy's at least old. He's at
And he has a more iconic design too. This one is like.
like fucking Popeye chin.
Yeah.
No, that's Mr. Krabs, not Popeye.
Dog. Whose dog was this?
Toby, is it?
Yeah, it was Toby, but like, whose dog was it?
Gina.
Oh yeah.
Toby, named after the great Tobias Gregson.
Ah, yes.
I don't, honestly, I don't even remember Toby that much. What did he do again? Did he just appear? That was it?
He's just. Yeah, he was like in the hands of Gina. That's mainly it. I don't think he was as iconic as Wagahai,
Yeah, no. He's cool.
but he was cute.
He's a
I
dog,
will say he
put
was
him in
cute.
A. For being a dog, I'll put him in A.
I'll put him there, yeah. Oh god.
Put him in A. Next up, we have Marge Simpson here. What's her name? What's his
Right
name?
in Fanzeeks. I don't know.
Hairbrain. That's his name.
Hairbrain, yeah, Hairbrain.
Hairbrain? He's okay.
He just feels like someone who was roped into the case at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah,
and also like
yeah.
really gullible.
Yeah.
Like I find it funny that like somebody funded his entire science fair project
And
and he
he was
didn't
fucked up.
realize he fucked up. He was fucked up and he didn't realize that it was never going to work,
Yeah.
which is actually kind of sad. But you know, dude, you should be smarter than that.
Exactly. I had a lot of fun voicing that guy. That was one of the most fun voices, honestly. But
Marge.
I don't know. He feels like a background character in his own case, but that's because the next 3 characters are all awesome.
yeah, they all they all outperform him. Yeah.
The next 3 characters are awesome, and then there's 2 later down the line that me and Shah really like. So
Yeah.
even though I love voicing him, he's like the least relevant in this case. Where do you put this guy?
Yeah, B, but
B for hair, brain.
hair,
B for brain.
B for brain, brain.
Brain. Yeah. There's some defendants who they're just like wrong place, wrong time, and they have like nothing to do with the actual mystery, you know.
Mhm.
And he's one of them. Or some others. I don't know.
There's,
Probably some others. There's Will Powers. He had nothing to do with anything, right?
Will Powers. I mean, Bill Powers was at least like pretty memorable in his own right.
Yeah, he was Kronk.
It was Gronk.
I think what's his name? Maximus Galactica or whatever.
Yeah.
Like he also had nothing to do with his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Hairbrain is just another
Hairbrain's
example.
is-
Yeah, the first guy does a lot. The first guy does it a lot. I feel like the second guy, at least he makes the defendants part of it, right?
Yeah.
Like the fucking Orca.
Orca.
Which we're not even
Like,
done yet. We're not even done with that yet.
There's also. Is it Tenmataro?
Yeah, Tenmataro.
Tenmataro. I mean, he was pretty involved in it, and I also like the really nice reveal at the end where he's like, he just turns into a buff guy.
Spoilers.
That's nice. Oh yeah.
It's fine. Who's next? Oh god, I don't remember her name. Dispels, was it?
Dispels. Madame Dispels.
Yes. Okay, so I don't know if you know this, Daniel, but she is like this is the 8th case out of 10,
Mm-hmm.
and she is the first red herring character we get. She's like, we don't get any red herring characters until the 8th case in this duology. It's insane.
That's true.
There are literally no other red herring characters.
Which is strange because actually it makes a bit more sense. First guy probably doesn't try it a lot. You know,
No,
like,
he had
not very experimental.
I mean, he only like ever really had like one in I'm trying to think of all the games he's done. Has he ever had a red herring? I think other than like Adrian Andrews, I don't think there's a single other red herring,
Yeah.
which is weird. Because I feel like a lot of it is the mystery of who did it, but I mean, like most times you can tell. Like actually, wait, that reminds me. In the Shamspear case, who did you think it was? Because there was literally no other character other than the 2 victims, Olive Green and Shamspear.
I mean,
If you remember what your thought process was,
I don't remember what my thought process was, but
because there's like literally no other characters.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, she's the first ever like red herring, where it's like, oh,
Which
maybe
makes
she's
it very
us.
interesting. And she's also, I like her aura. She's very, pretty mysterious.
Yeah, she has a wax museum. That was pretty
Wax
fun.
museum.
She throws like wax at her luck. I think
Yeah.
that was funny. No, I like her. She's cool. She's great.
Yeah.
She had a lot of fun because I think she looks like a Winx character or something.
Mm-hmm.
I put her in A. I think she's the first like just normal witness character.
Oh god, that's not.
That is. We'll get to him soon enough. But yeah, she's the first like witness character that I'm like, yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah. I-
Whereas in the other guys' games, I'm like, yeah, a lot of the other guys' witnesses are so good, but the first guy, it's like, not so much.
he has his standouts. And she's one of them.
Next up we have Skipper,
Mm-hmm.
my favorite, one of my favorites,
What was his name?
Enoch Drebber.
Enoch Drebber.
The bearer of like he just wandered upon a graveyard. He saw what's his face, Genshin
Mhm.
Impact, rise from the dead. He was
Yeah.
like, ah! And so they had to kill him.
Had to kill him.
Oh,
He's
man.
on the run for the rest of his life.
He's a thief. He's a robot guy. He blows stuff up. Dude, this guy's fucking awesome. I love Enoch Drebber.
He's a menace.
I remember you
Such
said
a
something.
menace.
You were like, "Holy shit, this feels like a final case," and I think it's because he's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like he really does feel like a final. Like it should have been him instead of fucking Graydon.
Yeah, it should have. He has a lot of antagonist material. Like I made antagonist material. He wears a fucking eye patch too. He
Like-
looks epic.
And I just realized he's also a big red herring. He's such a red herring that he thinks he did it. It's actually
Yeah,
Courtney,
yeah.
right?
It wasn't.
I love this guy. Fucking, where do you put him? I love this guy so much.
I'd put him in A, but actually no. What do you put him in S? Actually, like low S.
Fuck yeah.
Low S.
I feel like he genuinely should have been like a recurring antagonist, but like they get rid of him before the finale. It's so sad. Oh man.
Yeah, very cool animations too. The wait, did it?
My one complaint about the finale is that it doesn't have enough drama.
Yeah. Was he actually? Was he the one with the bomb chase? Where like,
Yeah, that was him.
That was him, right? Yeah. Okay.
Remember
yeah.
Sholmes had the deduction where like things were flying in the air or whatever?
Yeah.
upside
That was
down?
epic. I like this.
And
Yeah.
he was hiding in the safe, and then
Mhm.
I gave him the skipper voice. Trevor's awesome.
I agree. And
Ah,
then-
yeah. Well, hello there, gay boy.
Well, okay.
Next up, we have Courtney.
Courtney.
Justine?
Justine?
Courtney Scythe.
Courtney Scythe.
Again, she also feels like a big plot twist. It was actually the coroner, right?
Mhm.
The person that's been helping you is actually the villain. But sadly, it's like, I don't know. I feel like she gets underutilized. I feel like they kind of shoot her away. They're like, here's a character. Oh, by the way, don't ignore her. We're getting rid of her right away.
Yeah. It's not that much. Oh yeah, and she gets thrown in jail immediately too. So it's.
Yeah. I read somewhere that they wanted to include her like throughout the entire duology, but they forgot. So they're like, oh shit, we gotta bring her up. So they bring her up for one case, they get rid of her immediately, and they're like, all right, there you go. Because she's relevant like afterwards.
Yeah.
Considering how small screen time she gets, she's so important later on.
But, I mean, she has her daughter speak for her, right? Because she can't speak herself. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think C. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
see.
think this game is a problem with female villains.
That's not our fault, by the way. We're not sexist.
That's the game.
That's the game.
That's the game. This is the same guy that made Dahlia. He
swear.
can't do female villains.
Ah.
What are the female villains he's done? He made Alita.
Alita.
Yeah, every single. Okay, I guess Olive's up there, but she's not really a villain. All of them are pretty low.
Yeah.
Culprit. Okay, not villain. Culprit.
Culprit.
Yeah, they're all not the best. They're not the best memorable.
You have her
Alita,
daughter.
Her daughter, who there was a poll like best greatest Disney character, and she made it so fucking high. She was like top like 7 or whatever. And at
That's
first I was like,
interesting.
why? And then I realized, oh yeah, I got girl. That's why.
There you go.
That's why.
That's some fur. I like how she's a lot more unhinged than her mom.
Yeah.
She's very. It's a little funny. It's also like it kind of catches you off guard, but other than that,
I think my problem with her is that she appears in Case 4 and then reminds me, damn, remember Case 3? That was awesome.
yeah,
She's too much of a remember Case 3? And I was like, oh man, I miss Case 3. There's so many characters.
it's just a reminder.
Oh wait, no, she appears in Case. Wait, did she appear in Case 3 or Case 4? I don't remember.
Well, she appears in Case 2, but like very briefly. It's just
Yeah,
like
she's wearing a
it's
mask,
it's with her. Yeah, she's there for like she's there in the lab, and you can only talk to her. That's it. She doesn't appear in the actual courthouse.
How do you rank her? Actually, I have no idea.
It's hard.
Would I rank her higher than her mom? That's the question. I don't know.
I will say she has a more distinct appearance than her mom,
Let's put her in low B. Why not?
Lobi.
Low B. Yeah.
Where did I put
Where'd
her?
she go? She went to the void.
No, she went there.
Okay, we're almost done now. Last two. Oh wait, no, of course not. We're missing King Julian and Mort.
Yes, we are.
I think we're the only people in the world that like them. We're the only human beings.
We gave them funny voices.
King Julian and Mort just randomly
Yeah.
cameo in this case. Do you remember either of their names?
I mean, this guy sold balloons. This guy was a prince. I don't remember their names.
Okay, the kid's name is Guts.
Guts,
Do
right?
you remember the balloon guy's name?
I like to. I don't know.
Balthazar Loon.
Balthazar Loon. Right.
Balloon.
Balloon.
Okay, as characters, like, see, whatever. I mean, okay, no, the kid's funny, but as voices, well, it's up to you. Where do you want to put them?
They make them a lot better in our eyes. Like,
I like to move it.
would I put them in?
We're the only people in the world that like them.
I know.
It's so funny.
We can put. Okay, we can put them below Giselle Brett. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. Same with Guts, I guess.
Guts is the more funny of the two because he's a kid, right?
He's a kid.
But yeah, definitely. Probably C still.
I feel like half of what I remember about Balthazar is from the improv you did for him. I was like recalling one of his lines. I was like, were those actually official lines, or was that just
I am
his
King
improv?
Julian.
Okay.
Okay, last two cases now. I don't even remember the French guy's name. What's his name?
I remember this kid more.
It's
The
Pepe.
spaghetti.
Pepe. Pepino? I don't remember.
Pepino.
It meant red. It meant red. That was their names. De Rossi.
Yeah. It was
One of them was red in Italian, the other one was red in French.
right.
But I don't remember the French guy. Okay, the French guy. Actually, in both of them, they just appear out of nowhere, and then show him his red hair.
Yeah, they don't even appear for that long either. It's just they're there for like a couple of testimonies and that's it.
As I said about the game really doesn't have any red herrings, but they decided let's put every single red herring at the end at the case 4 and case 5, right?
Literally.
Yeah. Red herring. That was unintentional. See, look at how many fucking red herrings there are. At
Yeah,
the
they
end.
are.
They
They're
like,
all red.
They're like, oops, all red herrings. And then it's fucking Jigoku, right?
Mhm.
Which maybe makes the twist better, honestly, because they added so many.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. What do you think about these two? I think they're whatever. You know,
they're funny.
they show up.
They're like the Balthazar and Gods of this case. You know?
No, I think they're the Skulkin brothers in this
Oh,
case.
okay, yeah, okay. They're a lot better than.
Balthazar and the other guy are innocent.
They are.
The
So,
brothers are not. And are they brothers? Are the redheaded league brothers? I don't remember.
I forget. They're just in the Redhead League together.
But yeah, no, they're I mean,
Friends.
let's see, put them in C
See,
or whatever. They're funny.
below or actually below
Yeah,
these
below.
two, right? Oh well.
Look, next up we have the three Hope
Character.
Three characters.
Firecracker. Yeah.
Firecracker Lady, Gotham, and Sandwich or Beppo, whatever the fuck his name is.
Let's see.
Again, I think they're okay. Whatever.
What did Sandwich sell again? He wasn't selling sandwiches, was he?
He had like a sign on his chest that said like free something, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I forget as well.
I don't know.
Okay, let's start with Firecracker Lady. Firecracker Lady.
She has a match and she lights her ass on fire and it's funny.
That's funny, yeah.
That's I put her in C.
Three.
No, honestly, no, I put her in D. Honestly,
D.
like I feel like out of the three, she has the least to offer.
Yeah, she's
Other than she's like an asshole who wants to sell drugs to kids or firecrackers to kids.
she's. That's really the only funny part about it. She's selling weapons to kids.
Yeah, like gumshoe.
Yeah. No, he doesn't sell them. He just gave the gun to Pearl. It's like,
We don't know that. We don't know
hey,
that.
look at this.
You want some? I got money.
Where we put
Yeah,
her?
out of the three, she's probably the least. I don't put her that low. I put her above
Above.
Russian lady, honestly.
Yeah, above Russian Lady. Above this guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like this guy.
Yeah, I don't even know what's the fat guy's name. Windebank.
Windy back. Well, like Wendy Oldback.
Yeah, what's his name?
Windebank. I forget. The pawn
like-
shop dude.
Pop Windebank or something like that.
Pop. I think that's actually it.
It's
You're
funny
right.
'cause
Pop
He's
Windeback.
like holding a gun to his head.
Yeah. That's the sound the gun makes. Pop.
Next up, we have
Gossip or sandwich?
oh my god, Gossip just reminded me of something. I remember when we were looking for someone with like a red thing on their neck, and Sean was like, "It's Gossip, it's Gossip, it's Gossip," and then you a minute later, you're like, "Oh wait, this guy's red thing on his neck." We were like, "Daniel, we were saying that." Do you remember that?
I remember that. I was not my finest moment. I didn't realize she was alluding to the. She was referring to the red thing on his neck. The hickey.
Gossip, aka Dave. And I remember you were like, "What if Gossip is Daily Vigil?" And then you're like, "No, this is ridiculous. That'll never be a thing."
Wow.
You remember that?
I remember that.
Wait, was it you that said it was him, and then Shaw was making fun of you?
No.
Or
I'm
you
pretty sure I was the
making
one who said it was ridiculous.
I don't
Was
remember.
it?
One,
I don't
one of you
remember
was making
either.
fun of the other. That's all I remember. I don't know. I like it when he was like.
I liked him too. As
He's cool.
it's cool. Let's put him in high B or low A. One of those two.
Honestly, low A.
Yeah, low A.
He's like super important to the plot. He's the
He is.
warden, right?
Mm-hmm. But what about this guy?
He's the same guy.
So, I know, but it's like, would you consider him as the same guy, or is it like, would you put him higher than the? Because this one has a lot more depth. You know, he's a.
Yeah, he gives you jump scares as well.
Yeah.
He's like very weirdly important.
Mm-hmm.
Like so when you think of the characters, you don't really think of this guy, but he's like.
He was framed. He was set up.
I'll put him up.
Pretty tragic.
I'll put him there. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay.
And next up we have Bipple, Sandwich. I don't know. He's just cold.
Yeah.
He's just cold. That's all there is to it.
C for cold.
Super cold. He's better than these two assholes.
He is way better.
But yeah, low C. All right, I think.
He gets plus points too. Like he's not together with a firecracker lady because he was in 2 cases.
Exactly.
You know, we see that he was a hat maker. No, he wasn't a hat maker. He was What was he doing in the first game? He was just another passenger.
Yeah, he was the coachman, wasn't
Oh, he was a coachman, and now he has a side hustle. So
he? Yeah, selling whatever he said. I don't even remember. What he
yeah,
said.
yeah.
Next up, we have Patrick Starr, Barry Caden.
Barricaded.
Apparently he's Scottish, but I guess I never picked up on that because they just gave him Patrick's voice.
Yeah.
Wumbo.
Wombo.
He's okay. I mean, I feel like Vigil's more important than him. He's
Yeah.
okay. He's just there.
Well, he's the guy who was like. Was he the one who like? No, he's the one who gave Vigil trauma, like, right?
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
it.
he ran the prison, right?
He ran the prison.
He had the papers. He just conveniently had the papers, did he?
Mm-hmm.
A Sohi paper,
Very
something like that.
conveniently. Yeah.
I don't know. Where would you put Mr. Barricaded? B for Barry.
B for Barry.
B for barricading.
Yeah, like bottom of B. Bottom of the barrel.
Bottom of B.
Barry at the
Bottom of
the
B.
bottom of the barrel.
Okay, just for fun, let's rank the shirts. It was like
All
we don't
right.
even because there's nothing to talk about with them. Okay, girl, random maid girl.
Oh, this.
Random maid girl. B. She's funny.
Yeah.
Knife guy.
Okay.
I don't even remember who voiced
Knife guy.
Was it you or me or Shaw? I don't even remember.
I don't remember either.
think it was
He had a
Shaw.
bunch of fun knife tricks.
I think it was Shaw, but I'm not 100% sure.
Probably could have been Shaw. I think that's why neither of us remember because it was actually her.
Knife guy.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you put knife guy?
Not very memorable.
Let's go speedrun. Go. Put them wherever.
C.
Knife guy. C.
Stop. B.
B. I don't even remember that second lady. Who is she?
I don't know.
She's like,
C.
like, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh.
C.
C.
Because we can't remember her.
C. Can't remember. C for can't remember. I gave him the Sebastian voice. I don't remember who he is though.
C for can't remember.
C for can't remember. He has an abusive husband. A for abuse. No.
For abuse?
No, abusive wife,
He's
sorry.
an abusive husband? No.
He
He's
has
an
abusive wife.
abusive wife. Right.
But I don't remember the context of how why. A for abusive? No,
A
no.
for abusive?
That's too high. That's too high. B for abusive?
B for abusive. Yeah. Okay.
He was helpful.
I like him. I like him.
No,
I
he's
like
a
the old
doctor.
man.
He's deaf. He can't hear. D for deaf. No, I'm kidding.
No.
B
yeah.
for barely can hear.
Barely.
He helped. He had the stethoscope.
Same guy though, right?
No, I'm talking about that guy. But yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Wait, which guy? What?
That guy.
Oh, this guy.
He had the stethoscope.
Okay, I like the entire game mechanic where you look at two pictures at once. So yeah, this one.
Okay. B for being good. I don't remember his name. Vilin Bolshevik, I think.
B for Bushwick. I like this pet mouse.
I love how he's in the newspaper in one case, then he appears at a jury randomly.
Yeah.
Towards
And nobody
the end.
recognizes him. It's like,
Yes, I am
I'm
not.
sad that I wish he got like Stan Lee cameos throughout the rest of the game. He's like,
Yeah.
you know, I will bomb one day. Da.
I wish he was on the ship as well.
I will bomb one day. Just randomly, yeah.
Or he was at the science fair, or he was at the I don't know.
I think like he's an amazing fucking hidden joke. I would consider him a hidden joke.
He's a hidden gem. I wish they did. I wish actually no. The fact that they didn't do more with him is what makes it funny. He's just there.
B for Bolshevik.
B for Bolshevik.
Next up, oh my god, it's these. Wait, is that really all the jurors in the first game? Really? I thought there were more. Oh well.
Oh wow. This.
Oh wait,
this
no,
one?
she's
the wife of
yeah,
Vigil.
She was a juror in one game, and then they reused her as the wife in the next game
Mm-hmm.
or the next case. And I genuinely think it's because they were too lazy to make a new
Too
character.
lazy, yeah.
They're like, yeah, let's.
I
reuse
mean,
her.
come on. Can you imagine this guy married to this woman? I can't.
I remember Shaw pointed out that her compared to like Sholmes and Renosuke is like so lower quality. Do you remember that?
Like, oh, like the picture?
Yeah, no, like the bottles. They were in the same room, and it was like she was such lower quality. Than the
Oh
others.
yeah.
It was so funny. Where do you put her? B for.
She feels like an afterthought. See?
Yeah, C. I mean, she's less of an afterthought than the next 5.
Yeah.
Honestly, I know nothing about those next 5 other than Corn Girl. Corn Girl gets C for corn. The others get D.
Corn girls C for corn.
Send them to the
Always get
gulag.
D.
All of them D.
Oh, I get it. They're all like generic British men.
Yeah. So there we go.
Generic Londoners.
I think that's everyone.
I think that's it. Wait, what about these two?
That's Olive's
Who's this again?
husband.
Olive's husband, yeah, but
That died or whatever.
They died.
They're corpses. We don't
D
count
for dead.
corpses.
also dead, but like he's an actual criminal.
Yeah, he was
he's an actual
Selden,
felon.
I think, right?
He's the guy with the cellar, yeah.
Selden. I think that's everyone.
Yeah, everyone that isn't redundant,
Great
I
Ace
guess.
Attorney. There we go. This is a pretty accurate. We put all the fucking main characters in this, but yeah, that's fair. So this is all for now. Thank you for watching. Oh my god, it's almost exactly the time. It's perfect.
Almost like exactly an hour. So
Exactly perfect.
cool.
Anyway,
Pretty cool.
anything you want to say to the fine people?
thank you, viewers, if there are any viewers.
Someone live.
No, this is live, so we're gonna well, Julio's gonna. I'm not gonna edit it. He's gonna cut it up and make it a lot more presentable.
Heck yeah. It was a good listen.
Yes. I hope we had some genuinely good takes, maybe some unique ones, and we don't just we aren't just following what the rest of we aren't just echoing what the rest of the community thinks.
I don't
Actually, I don't think.
I think the biggest is these two being high. I feel like that's the biggest.
these two, yeah.
And honestly, Kazuma, honestly, being only A.
Only I feel like people would rank him higher, but let's be realistic, guys.
Yeah, Kazuma, it's a wasted potential. He becomes the prosecutor, but they do nothing with it. It's like,
Yeah.
what? He doesn't have
It's
an
a
arc.
memorable
I was a
case,
defense
but-
attorney, but now I'm a prosecutor. They don't do anything with it.
Yeah.
He's just randomly a prosecutor. Why was he even a prosecutor? I thought that like he was an assassin. Oh well, it's weird. Plot reasons, that's why.
Yeah.
It's for the plot.
Manipulated by
No, it's because they wanted Ryunosuke versus Kazuma, that's why.
Yeah. They wanted a sword fight. No, yeah. Then they.
That's how we ended the game. Two gay boys touching their swords. Making their swords touch.
Yeah, because they both had their katanas.
Exactly.
All right. Say goodbye.
Alright, bye everyone.